plane and go where?
And she got me candy. And dive over Daddy's cup. And she got me candy.
And Spencer, who are we going to see when we go to Atlanta?
She got me candy. And Mary. And Celebrity. Baby.
What about Aubrey?
Obviously, when Spencer gonna on the bike.
How about Granddad?
Have a granddad. And granddad for the bike too.
Do you remember the picture with Granddad in it? Is Granddad holding Snoopy? Remember the picture that we looked at?
Hey, Spencer, do you think you could do your ABCs?
I'm gonna play this. Of course, just a second.
Just this second. Can you say A, B?
Put on the
How about your planets? How about Mercury?
back there's still cold.
A, B, C, D.
Engine.
E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N,
It's gonna go beeping like
O,
that.
P. Which planet is blue?
The car of what?
We're going to have no luck on the planets.
Which planet is blue, buddy?
I'm gonna sneeze.
Which planet has rings?
Sneeze.
Which planet has a ring around it?
I'm gonna put on the seat belt and drive.
You're going to put on a seatbelt and drive. Whoa, don't lean back in your chair. Can't believe you're already starting to do that.
Do you see him? He has his feet propped up on the other chair and is pushing back.
Mm-hmm. It's a good little balancer.
Don't play with fire.
Spencer, you want to go ice skating in Central Park?
He's too young for that.
My mine can put
I went when I was
zero
little.
now. Put
Not when you're
jump
not even
it.
2.
Feet off the car.
Had little double blade skates.
Yeah, but that's when you're like 4.
Maybe.
Spencer, is there any chance you could tell Daddy that what your ABCs are? A, B.
Go. Every go. Every go.
1, 2, buckle my.
Two.
Spencer, can you tell us?
'Twas the night before, and all through the not a creature was. Not a creature was.
Still.
Not even a.
Mouse.
All the stockings were hung by the chimney with,
Here.
in hopes that
Nicholas. Unreal building deer.
the children were nestled all snug in their,
Bread.
while visions of sugar plums danced in their
Bread.
Heads.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my
Cat.
had just settled down for a long winter's
Nap.
when out of the lawn there arose such a... I sprang from my bed to see what was the
matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the
Shot.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should
Appear.
but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny
Reindeer.
with a little old driver so lively and
Kick.
I knew in a moment it must be
St. Nicholas.
more rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now
Vixen.
on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on
Vixen.
to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away.
Oh.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little
Hoops.
hoof.
Hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and all his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and
Shut.
soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his
Hat.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a
Fairy.
cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the...
Bless you.
Bless you.
Snow.
Snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of...
Jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of my...
Show.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings
Revenge to Mommy.
then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his
Ear.
nose and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh and to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a
Good night.
good night. Merry Christmas. Can you say Merry Christmas?
Merry
You did pretty well,
Santa Claus
considering he hasn't heard that in 2 weeks.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
I'm gonna brown. I'm gonna play.
You can play. Are you going to ride your horse?
It's browning. I can play.
What about your blocks? Do you want to play with your blocks? Can you get one out? It's hard to get the first one out.